In this video, you will learn about plugging in a USB mouse and see how to plug it in, where to plug it in, and some other notes. First, here is my USB mouse that I have. It's a mouse with two clicky buttons and a mouse wheel, and has the cable attached to it. So here at the end of the cable, there is the USB male plug end. This is the USB Type A plug, and so this plug needs to connect into the female socket of the same USB Type A. If I look closer at the USB Type A plug end, I can see there is a little white block and a gap between this metal piece here. This can show me which way the plug has to align to go into the socket. This way, it fits nicely and has a secure connection. Here's the computer that I have that has similarities to yours. It's a big black box looking one, and on the front here, there are some socket connections. This is where we can look and see what kind of connections we have. On the front here, there are two USB Type A female sockets, so I can take my USB plug and find a way to align them together, like so, where I can try to connect them. If I now look at the socket, I can also see there is a little blocky part here and an open space, so I need to make sure they fit correctly. Each of their blocks should go into the open space, kind of like a lock. Also on the back, this is another place to look for other connections. There will be other components to plug in here on the back. There are a few USB Type A sockets as well. Here I am using the front socket to connect my mouse to. So make sure the USB plug is aligned correctly like this, and gently try to insert the USB plug in. It should go in easily and make a nice connection. Do not force this in. If it does not seem to go in, please try to turn it around and try that way, gently plugging it in. Don't worry too much about getting this correctly the first try. There's a well-known joke that almost no one can plug a USB Type A in on the first try. Lots of people plug it once and fail, then they always flip it and try again, and then even flip it a third time and finally get it plugged in correctly. With the USB cable plug connected, our mouse is now connected to the computer. On to the next component.